Hello, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Celine.
Okay, Celine, and where are you at the moment?
I'm right now in Singapore.
Okay, and I understand that you are a foodie, so I'm going to ask you questions regarding your favorite dishes and cuisines in Singapore. My first question is, what are you yearning to eat for your next meal?
Well, in Singapore, the famous one is chicken rice, which I really like very much. And beside that, there's so many more food that I really like to introduce to you and to let you know if you come to Singapore, what you should eat.
Great. Chicken rice sounds delicious. So what is the last meal that you had that you tried for the first time?
What do you mean by that?
So is there any meal that you recently had in Singapore that you never ate before?
No.
Nope. So you've tried everything in Singapore.
Yeah.
Wow. So then you must be very familiar with all the different foods here.
Yes.
Okay.
I love food.
Great. What restaurant would you recommend to someone who just came to Singapore and the first place you recommend for them to go eat?
Well, there are many restaurants which is good, but I also feel that if you come to Singapore, you want to experience variety of food. The best place to go is a hawker center.
Okay, so let's say they just got off the airplane at the airport. Which hawker center should they go to?
Even in airport itself, they have a lot of food even in our airport.
Oh.
Yeah, if you go to Terminal 1, there's so many variety. And they have food court over there. All kind of food you can find.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So Terminal 1 food court.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite restaurant in Singapore?
Because I like chicken rice, and the restaurant that I like is actually at Balestier Road. In Chinese we say 大可以. But in English, there's a name offhand I can't remember.
Okay, and so you mentioned it's on a road. Which MRT station is it?
I'm afraid there's no MRT station over there.
Oh.
You might have to take bus to go there.
Oh, interesting. So
Yes.
it must be very, very local
Yeah.
for you to find it. Okay. Okay, next question. Do you cook yourself in Singapore?
Very rare, because busy, and there's so many food, on the street, and we can easily have a meal instead of cooking ourselves.
Okay, great. So would you say that Singapore is a place that is suitable for someone who doesn't like to cook at home?
Definitely.
Okay. And is there any food that you dislike in Singapore? I guess this may be a more sensitive question, so you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
What did you say again?
Any food that you don't like but is common in Singapore. For example, some people don't like durian. Is there anything that you don't like?
I think I like everything.
Okay, cool. All right, and if you could only... Okay, I think this might be similar to a question about asking you your favorite food, but if you only can eat one food in Singapore for the rest of your life, what would it be? Is it the same as chicken rice or something else?
Offhand, in my mind, it's still chicken rice.
Okay.
And beside that would be, Chinese we call 肉骨茶.
Okay.
There'll be the pork rib soup, which is
Okay.
very good. Yeah.
Okay, and so in Chinese you call it cha, which translates to tea. So is this soup made
It's
out
not,
of tea?
The main thing is, in the past, like whenever we have the pork rib soup, we normally go with tea, be clear with the oily stuff, because it's pork,
see.
right?
Yes.
It can be oily, so they normally like to go with tea. But now a lot of stores, they don't do that anymore. They don't come with the tea.
Oh,
But
I
still,
see.
because it's an old name that we gave it,
Yeah.
So it become like pork rib tea, but that's in Chinese,
Oh.
if you translate it
So
that way.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think these questions will do for now. thank you for answering these questions, and I think you've given a very good introduction to certain foods in Singapore.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Definitely.